God lives in fifth dimension. God lives in fifth dimension. That is the significance of fifth dimension. Do you remember, creator of a universe is different from God. God lives in fifth dimension. And that is significant because I've discovered that. And I'm revealing all of that. I have met God. Somebody who has practically met God can talk about that, the live experience, and give proof about it, which I have been doing about my meeting God. Remember, I have met Creator as well before that. I'm revealing the details of God in my book about God's abode. The fifth dimension is where God lives, and I'm revealing some of the finest details about the God's abode. All human beings come from fifth dimension. All human beings, we all come from fifth dimension. The only thing is, with passage of time, we all have forgotten this. We've lost the link. We lost the depth of power we had before or once upon a time. All that power has gradually eroded away. And we don't have the power to see all these things. I've written about it all in my two books on solving the mystery of origin of life and of my journey in search of original God. You'll find this details of fifth dimension which can be seen. It is real. Now, India's Sadguru is completely wrong about a very important topic, one very important point. Sadguru is completely wrong. He has stated quite categorically, there is nothing up there in the sky. There's nothing up there in the sky. These are his own words. He says the concept of God in the sky was brought to India by foreign religions like Christianity. So what he's saying was there's no concept of God in India before the Christianity came to India. He stated Indians believe in 33 crore devtas. He said Indians do not believe in external God. Indians do not believe in external God. These are his words. He said there's no one out there in the sky. No one out there in the sky. I affirm Sadhguru's limited knowledge is dangerous, is completely dangerous. Sadhguru misleads, misinforms, and misguides people of India. It misleads and misinforms and misguides people of India. And this is what the people of India and the world should remember. Don't accept what anybody says as truth. Check for yourself, test for yourself, see if you can find the proof. Sadhguru has no clue about Creator or God. He's revealing his ignorance. He has no clue about Creator or God. He has no knowledge of how Creator had made fifth dimension where God lives. So there's a wealth of knowledge which is missing in the world and in India in particular, and with respectful Sadhguru. He obviously doesn't have any of this knowledge. Anyone, including Sadhguru, can see the fifth dimension by awakening individual consciousness. That's the key, consciousness. That needs to be awakened. Herein lies the secret about seeing the fifth dimension. Sadhguru has no practical knowledge of consciousness. That is obvious from his statements in the videos which he has made. There's no practical knowledge of consciousness, there's no practical knowledge of Creator, and there's no practical knowledge of God. These three most important things in our universe and which affects every human being are missing. If you had practical knowledge of consciousness in God, then you would have not made such a false statement in a video. You would not have made such a false statement in a video. Without a knowledge of consciousness, Indians would be in darkness. There you are. So Indians are pushed further into darkness with Sadhguru's knowledge, or lack of it, I should say, in his video. So you're already in dark and you're pushed further into deeper level of darkness. You need to get out of there. You need to awaken from there. Become a practical thinking person. See for yourself. Don't take anybody's word for it. Don't take my word for it. The proof of the pudding is in eating. You've got to see for yourself. Then you'll appreciate the value of what I'm saying and the value of then seeing God. If God is not your subject, and if you're an atheist, fine. You don't have to listen to any of this. But you should have knowledge, whether you believe or not. There's a lot more practical and theoretical knowledge, which I've revealed in my books. See it for yourself. Practical proof. You can see God. You can communicate with God. Thank you. Good day. God bless.